Hi again, Zig Hamner with Big Block Realty, again with James Carmody of Synergy One Lending.
Yeah, James Carmody, Vice President with Synergy One Lending. Zig, thanks for me including this video with you.
Hey, it's been fun. We made our first video and we talked about the importance or the concept of pre-qualifying for a mortgage loan.
Yes.
What we want to cover in this one is, James, what's the difference between pre-qualifying and actually being pre-approved for a loan? I know it's a little more extensive. Can you give us
Yeah, absolutely, Zig, and that's really important. And for you folks watching this video, I'm glad you're watching this video. Thanks for taking the time. It's very important we distinguish the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval. Pre-qualification is something typically done over the phone. In a matter of minutes, someone is a loan officer at a bank is asking you questions based around your income, employment, and your credit. A lot of big banks do that. It's okay for the initial phase, the very initial phase, but I really don't recommend it. I recommend that people actually go through the process of getting pre-approved. And pre-approved is when you have been vetted, we have verified employment, income, assets, and credit, and we know exactly what you can qualify for. Right now, as we discussed earlier, we're in a market here in Southern California that's extremely hot, and it's very important, as you're presenting these offers to your sellers, that buyer can actually perform.
hey man, there's like multiple offers, but we might be competing with 4 or 5 different offers on the table.
Yeah, so it's super important that that person's actually fully vetted, pre-approved, not just pre-qualified, because there's going to be roadblocks and red flags and snags that come up during that process. You want to vet those during pre-approval and not when you're in the middle of escrow.
Okay, so I get it. Pre-approval is the buyer says, I make this much money, my credit's okay, and I've been so long on the job. The pre-approval process, though, you're actually seeing tax returns?
Yeah, so the
You're pulling
pre-qualification is totally verbal. Nothing's really verified. Just a conversation over the phone. Pre-approval, the buyer is supplying their income and asset documentation. We're looking at credit, making sure that they're 100% okay to proceed.
How far back do you have to go on taxes?
Tax returns, there's programs that allow for 1 year. What's most common is 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
And again, we mentioned credit before. You want to make sure that the credit is a current credit report, correct?
Yeah, current credit report typically within the last 90 days, pulled from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Those are the 3 big credit bureaus. And there's programs that'll actually go down as low as 580.
Okay, well, I'd rather have a pre-approved buyer making an offer than a pre-qualified for sure,
Yeah.
so that we know that we're strong. But if the one process takes 15 or 20 minutes, how long does the pre-approval process take?
It depends upon your lender. My team, the Carmody team here at Synergy One Lending, we can do them in half a day up to 24 hours, depending upon how fast the buyer is with their documents.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, well, that's all we needed to know. That's the basic subject of this video. Again, I'm Zig Hamner at Big Block Realty, 619-208-2121. James?
James Carmody, Synergy One Lending, 858-525-3086.
And we can help you with any real estate needs throughout San Diego County. Thanks for listening.